What's up, y'all? This is American Banter, and today we have my homie Joyagainstevil. How you doing?
Shit, what's up, man?
Hey, I use your government. I'm sorry, but that's a beautiful name. Like
you did just throw me out there.
So this is Just Jev. For those that don't know, what? You got a new name? Oh, damn! I did hoe your ass. Joyagainstevil, bro.
That's all right.
I met you. Like, look, everybody still calls me Grim because that was my first rap name they knew.
Right.
So shit, Joyagainstevil. Though I actually like that a lot better. Not gonna lie.
Too. It sounds like a band, but it's not.
It sounds like a band. Not only like do you look like a rock star, but it's like if I was to hear that name and then see you after hearing your music, it 100% fits.
Hey.
Yeah. But I did fuck up his name. This is Joyagainstevil, y'all.
Hey.
And I think, yeah. Y'all better remember that name. Bro, the first day I met you, what did I say? Your ass gonna be on the radio. I know. I know for a fact, the friends I have around me now, and the reason why we were all out in LA is a good reason. Whether if I'm there or not, like I know there's a reason why we all got to like, you know, have the days that we did, and then now we have our separate things happening for a specific reason. But I don't know. I'm just waiting for like that one interview that each one of us had on the Breakfast Club or some shit. And then we're like, yeah, oh yeah, we used to hang out with old boy back in the day. Like we did this, like
bro,
just random shit.
It's definitely like in the works. It's definitely something that's just meant to happen.
I want that Snoop Dogg sold Cameron Diaz weed in high school type shit, you know? We all just came up and it's like, wow, you knew each other? I don't think anybody will know.
They all knew each other.
Who?
Cameron
Diaz and Snoop Dogg? They went to high school together.
Damn.
Is it Cameron Diaz or the other girl, the blonde one? What was her name? That looks really, really good for being 50. Jennifer Aniston, bro.
It was either one of those two, or it's her.
It's either one of those two, but I'm fairly sure it was Cameron Diaz, the girl that played. She's like the one that kind of has like she played the bad teacher. I think it was her.
Yeah,
Cameron Diaz.
Did.
Yeah, it was Cameron Diaz.
Favorite films.
Oh yeah, hilarious,
great,
bro. But Jennifer Aniston,
she's amazing.
She's a vampire.
Why is she a vampire?
If her and Pharrell had kids, that's a new race.
That's a new race.
That's a bro. The baby would walk out 3 hours after he nutted. You'd be like, "This is an alien." And be like, "No."
He just exfoliate. Like, nah, bro.
Exfoliate.
Give it up, bro. Give up the real secret. What's the real deal? Like, what's the actual?
I don't care how much matcha I drink. I will never stay as young as Pharrell. That nigga still looked like he looked when he was 18 when I first found out about him.
Yeah, he's I don't know, bro. I don't know how he does it.
It's amazing.
He put out. He put out his new skincare line though. Right? It's all like green. It's called Human Made.
Yep. Everything is like human, like equality type stuff. I like that.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody in the industry, you know, they are seeing how like they can profit off alcohol and shit, and then you see a lot of those deals. He was like, "Fuck that."
He a pretty boy.
Skincare.
That's smart though. Like that's within his avenue because that's probably what everybody asks him all the time.
And niggas need that,
bro. Like
we drink enough. I'm drinking now.
Yeah, and we don't know the right things to use for ourselves. Like we have to be like around a girl using some shit and be like, "Oh, what's that?" They're like, "Come on, let me put it on your face." And you try it. You're like, "Oh shit!" You find your ass up in Kroger somewhere. You see it. You're like, "Yeah, all right." You just have to.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But all right. So Joyagainstevil, I really want to ask you. Oh shit. I really want to ask you this. What is your next move tape wise? Because I love like the last couple of things you did, like just seeing the growth, like before you left here. Was really amazing. I like, what was it, 4 or 3 songs that like were together with the video?
It was
that was Danger, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was 2, but I wanted to.
It was 2.
3.
Okay, I thought it was 3 for some reason.
No,
you acted your ass off in that bitch. What happened? Why you ain't acting for us,
bro?
We need to see that.
Honestly,
You did
I
really
was
good.
doing some. I've been doing some more acting shit out in LA. I
Mm-hmm.
got some shit with Jigla Frost. Shout out to him.
Oh, I
He
did
needs
see
to
you
see
filming for that.
this.
Yeah.
You need to drop that shit ASAP, Jig. When you see this,
Could we get a
please.
sneak peek of like info of what it is, or no? It's on the wraps.
It's no. I can definitely tell you. He put out a whole marketing about it.
Okay.
He it's about this engineer named Jigla Frost out in LA. Instead of it going through the rapper lifestyle, it goes through like how he's an engineer and what it's like going through the studio sessions with like
Different
lames and
artists.
just like a bunch
Yeah.
of just LA problems and shit, and how he is still pursuing
Oh.
his like music career at the same time. So,
Now the question is, were you a lame?
was I a lame? No,
Yeah.
I mean, it was like I was like
You look like you were swagging in the bitch.
I was like 43% lame.
43%. How do you come to this
It
conclusion?
wasn't the majority. I'll say that.
It wasn't majority lame.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just had a quick scene too, but it was fun, the whole process, the camera crew and all that.
Hmm.
But I mean, as far as the next move, I don't know. I'm still like
Trying to
for the
feel it.
for the first time, no, I'm still like reaping the benefits of like that tape, you know, like
Yeah.
even, you know, just getting hit up about different type of things about it, and just, you know, I pieced it together for like intentions. So
And now you're speaking of cyclist, correct? Okay.
the last project.
Yep, the last project.
You know, just being still like kind of, I'm still kind of in that chapter
Yeah.
in a way, but
But you don't want to rest on your laurels. I definitely have did that, and I regret the times that I have.
nah. And it's not as like I'm not recording or nothing like that, but
Yeah.
it's more so like the opportunities. Like I dropped that in quarantine, bro. So it's like I
Yeah.
didn't get to do shows or like I didn't
Actually
get to
go
do,
out
like,
and shake
extra,
hands.
you know, and
Kiss
really
babies.
do it. Yeah, like social market. I'm an extrovert at the end of the day, so like interaction is a big thing to me. So I didn't really get to do that.
Now, the way that I see it, you're a little bit of both, because
Ambivert. For sure.
yeah, I like that. Like one day we were at the beach and you're just listening to your beats to figure out what you like. You soak in what's around you to make your content. And that's one thing that I have tried to do. Like I've always been at parties. That's what I mostly write my shit at. If I'm having conversations with people and I think about it, I'm like, oh, like I write down the idea and make a lyric, or I'll be at a party and write shit all the time. But like you would be places that like niggas don't give a shit. They're skating, we're smoking.
Yeah.
Your ass is in that bitch just like vibing. Like,
Yeah.
So do you think that helps the process?
It definitely does. I like to people watch when I'm like preparing or like feeling the mood to like get inspiration for something. So
Yeah.
just being in different environments and like finally being, you know, around like my loved ones and like areas that are profound is like, you know, being able to soak all that energy up was important for me, and it still
100%.
is. Like, so, you know,
I definitely need that too. I see that.
yeah,
Like
bro.
I like people watching because you find out situations like that you haven't had to go through, so you learn from other people's like, you know, doings. And then also at the same time, like I just like watching other motherfuckers and making up my own story of what they're talking about. Like, and that kind of helps bring content too. Like just putting yourself in a different mind or different shoes, like just across the way. Like I feel that's what quarantine kind of did hinder people with, and also gave people an advantage, because the people that have soaked that stuff in,
Yeah.
they could use all the ideas that they just, you know, kind of weren't giving the time to it.
Yeah.
Or the people that needed that didn't get to get that, you know, just get that closure of, oh, I got to be inside, so let me soak this in to make something later,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. It was a big time to like try to, you know, reinvent yourself or like do for different endeavors or whatever you wanted to do, you know.
exactly.
And that was like, I guess why I attacked it then, even though like it was very uncertain at the time. Like, well, what can you do after you drop the project? Like, you know, so it was like you don't know, you're still taking a risk, but that's what it's all about. Like,
But then that's why you
COVID,
gotta
no
do shit like
COVID.
this, you know? Like, I mean, there might be some other people out there that get this done a little bit better than I am, you know? You probably
Right.
get a couple of views on this, but at the same time, I know that with what you have to offer, especially like being where we're from and still having that ambition that you have out there, you're gonna be fine. You know, the lyrical lemonade thing, you know, shout outs to you. Like you're fucking killing shit, you know?
Yeah, bro.
That was a big thing.
Shout out to LB 1990X.
There we
my
go.
Guy. Another one. He's the one who he's been like ever since I met him, like, you know, you only meet like a few good people in LA. Like,
yeah.
And that was like,
it's very hard.
When I met him, it was right after like I finally got a shitty person. Like the shittiest person I met in LA. He finally left my life. So
yeah.
And it was just a very bad type of time. So LB came through and it was just like learning more shit and seeing somebody who's like kind of seasoned. And he kind of helped me, you know.
That's motivation too, man.
Shit. Yeah.
Like you get to see new things in a different light. Similar things you've already seen, but just in a new atmosphere.
Exactly.
You know? I do regret that I didn't push for the music stuff as much as I should have when I was out there. I definitely didn't. I know I didn't. But it was more so I was trying to find out what I should be doing. Like, because I've always had the thought that, okay, I feel like I'm meant to do music, but maybe I need to do something else in a different avenue and still be doing my music. Like, it doesn't mean that that's exactly what I'm meant for, but it will be a part of me, you know? So I'm not giving up on music, but it's good to see the people around me that came from the same place I came from, elevating.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you literally, it's like graduation, seeing somebody in school. And I wouldn't say struggling, just like trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know, just feeling themselves. And it's like, oh, I got a D on this test, but fuck it. Like, and then now you're getting A's, bro.
That
A++.
You know, it was that was me. I was that kid for sure. So
I was too.
It feels.
I graduated with a good GPA, but I definitely finessed.
You know.
Whew. Oh my gosh.
If it was like if I had finished college, I would have graduated in 2019. So like all the stuff that happened in 2020 felt like, you know, my first year graduating, like college type shit. So it was like moving to LA and like working for Jeffree Star and doing all this extra shit. It was just it felt like that's what's supposed to be happening at the time.
It's crazy to think about it. If you would have went to college, you wouldn't have been in a position to be where you are now.
No, that's bro. Literally, I was gonna go to a fucking Job Corps, bro, because I was so undecided.
No, no, that's not. No,
Yeah,
it's
bro,
not for anybody. That's for like, fuck it. I just need to survive.
Yeah, that was the point I was at though.
Yeah,
living in New Haven, Michigan.
Which, for those that don't know, New Haven's like a place where people have cabins to travel to. People live out where we are, travel there to go and just have leisure time.
Yeah.
And you were living out there. You grew up out there.
Kind of. I wouldn't say I grew up, but
that's ass though, bro.
But a very important, like, couple years of my life, I lived there.
Yeah.
And that shit, you know.
That's hard, man.
But it was my decision, you know. So I kind of, it humbled me. I'm glad I did because I went to like popular schools in Michigan and all that stuff, and like the lower class. So it kind of, you know, leveled me out in a way.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely a different way to experience Michigan because I've only been out that way just. As like, you know, your white friends, they come and grab you like, hey, we're going to go out to, like, I've been to New Haven for like a trip to a cabin type thing. And that's the only thing I've seen. And I'm like, people live here. So it's different. Like, that's like going to Lexington. Lexington's like kind of like New Haven. They got the small little city, you know, like the little town. So that's different. But the flip side of that now, like, seeing where you were and your surroundings all the time, growing up around that, like, how has LA hit you differently? Like, when you walk outside, you're like, how do you feel?
Bro, like, First off, like outside of like music and people talk about connections and all that, I've just wanted to just live out there since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I was born in fucking Wichita, Kansas. Like
Really?
yes, bro. Wichita, Kansas. Raised in Kansas City, Missouri, like and then moved here to Michigan. So
Fuck.
after that, and then, living in Oregon for a little bit, you're like, oh shit, this is what the West Coast's like, then you really want to do it. And then when you actually manifest it and it happens,
Yeah.
it's still surreal for me because like I just wanted to live there.
Because you moved like what, a couple weeks before I moved? Like a month or a couple of weeks?
Yeah,
I think you moved on like a Monday and I moved like 3 weeks later.
Yeah, it was one of the two.
Yeah.
But it was very like close in between this,
That's so
sequence.
fucked. Oh my God, bro. Remember when we were at 80's house and was it the video shoot? I don't know. We were sitting there like Swam's like, oh, you moving to LA? He's like, Travis too. And I'm like, really? And we were like, no way. And everybody was still kind of looking at us. I was like, these niggas ain't gonna go.
I was gone, bro.
We were gone.
Had to get some new experiences.
Yeah. I commend you. Let me tell you guys, the first day that I met this guy, he walked in, I'm like, what's up, nigga? Blah, blah, blah. I'm nice to everybody, right? So like he sat down and he's like, yeah, I came in with his computer. He's like, you guys want to like do something? Showed us some beats and I'm like, you made these? He's like, yeah. I'm like, no. Like, nigga, greatness wasn't even the word.
That shit.
I was tripping balls, bro. And then we just started like bouncing off of each other, just like rapping some random shit. And we made a song.
Yeah.
All three of us. And then we all end up being in LA. That's divine. Mm-hmm. That's divine intervention right there, bro.
Bro. I think I was like coming from Panera or something.
Yeah, you were.
Everybody was like dripped out at 80's crib wearing dope shit.
I have Balenciagas on, bro. No, and Balenciagas. I'm just fake.
Hey, you gotta get off somehow. But I was wearing some normal, yeah. And I had that shit.
So how did you end up meeting us is the question.
Through 80. Well,
really?
To be honest, Carly.
Oh, because her and Zoe knew each other, didn't she? And you worked with Zoe.
Yeah, I was working at the Panera.
Oh. And then Carly started working there too later on because she was homies with Zoe.
Yep. And
it's weird how things work.
And then 80 just like came through. He was ordering some shit. Everybody, yeah. Shout out to John Lennon Jesus for the one time. But he had came through, ordered some shit, and we was just like chopped it up or something. And then Carly was like, yeah, you should meet him. Y'all would like click.
Hey, that's a good thing that happened.
Yeah, it is.
It's crazy how like situations have their own moment right then with certain people, and then you see how like their meeting, even though it's not happening, transitions over to like us having a family. It's really weird how that happened because it's just like certain people aren't there anymore, but like, nigga, we still kicking.
Exactly. The ones that stick around is like the ones that was starting in the shit, There's a lot of inconsistency with friendships, but
yeah, but hey, the real one's gonna stay. Look, the people that I have around me now, I know that when I have that huge ass house that I made just for us to meet up with each other, we gonna be there around that big ass fucking 18-person table. We gonna fucking throw our glasses up and be laughing because we ain't got no problems and got too much money.
Yeah, I just want that's been my goal for the long. Even when I was a kid, I was like, I just want to build a cul-de-sac with just the homies.
Yeah,
type shit.
I feel it.
Whoever I consider family type shit.
Yep.
I always thought like that.
And I feel like that's where we kind of resonate at is like we are building our own families. I've noticed that in you, and that's what I appreciate. We're both in that same boat. Like, we had different upbringings, but what really connected us was the fact of we're finding ourselves and what we need around us. And that's why I respect you, man. Because like you're not scared, just like I am, like to find what you need. Like, you're not asking for what you want. You let what you need come to you.
Because it's a lonely road too.
It sucks
because nobody else sees what you see. up here, and they don't see,
Nigga, give me some.
that's all. Nobody sees it how you see it.
Yeah,
until,
100%.
until it's all there.
And you feel
manifested.
crazy half the time, bro.
And then when it does happen, like it will,
Yep.
then they're like, "Oh, congrats!"
Exactly. Like
You
people
know.
are like, I think the thing that we have that makes people gravitate towards us is they know we're going to do something.
Mm-hmm.
They're waiting to see what it is.
And that's,
Like,
that's the best part about it.
yeah, it's not like they're against us or for us. They're like, hey, I believe in you, but it's an unspoken thing.
Yeah.
Like, I guarantee you have people that you grew up with that still just follow you but don't say shit.
Bro.
You see them looking at stories all the time.
Yeah.
Same here, nigga.
Yeah.
I don't talk to none of these niggas.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even go on Instagram.
Nothing like, and I'm grateful because, like, they'll show love here and there.
Exactly.
Shit.
Yeah.
But there's also, I know there's like a lot of underlying shit behind that too.
Mhm.
A lot of envy and jealousy and whatever the traits may be.
Look,
Bro,
y'all
for the
niggas could
first
got.
time,
You say what?
hold on, but for the first time, I realized how envious like women can be towards men.
Yes.
And like that was like last year, and I was like, wow, like I was blown back by that.
Because they're
It's
intimidated for some reason when they see you know what you want to go for. There's a lot of people that will either crumble or gravitate.
Yeah.
And I think that a lot more crumble than gravitate.
Mm-hmm.
I've learned that real quick.
It sums it up, honestly.
Fuck, man. All right. So this is American Banter. You know we like to talk shit.
Oh,
so
shit.
you already know, nigga. Look. I'm going to ask. Okay? You ready?
Here we go.
You ready?
I don't know.
I don't know how you feel about this one, so it's just whatever you decide. Look, I'm not gonna be mad if you don't give me the info
Let's hear it.
of how you feel when you heard. Because I know you asked me on Twitter, right?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Here we
why
go.
Twitter? Wait. Why Twitter? You say
That's a
He's like, "Did
dangerous
my news
place.
leak?"
That's a dangerous place.
It's a
man.
dangerous place, bro.
Yeah.
No, that's a thought ass place. You find a lot you don't want to see. Every day she's over here. She's just like sitting, like, she's like, oh my God, like, there's still more naked people.
Oh my
And I'm surprised they allow that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, so, nigga, you know. We won't say names. How about that?
Okay.
When you heard that allegedly,
Allegedly, you know, the ledger that I wrote.
when you heard allegedly,
This is funny.
a certain type of star that
Oh
you have
my.
previously been around had been possibly 808 and heartbreaking one of the people.
Yo.
Possibly been 808 and heartbreaking one of the people that have changed our life. Cause I know that shit changed your life too, nigga. You know what I'm talking about. When you heard that, what was your initial reaction is my question. You were like, nah, nigga, nah. I know you did. But we know that a certain star that will 808 and heartbreak a bitch
Okay. You
could
wanna
possibly
know,
make it happen.
you want to know my real
Oh yeah, nigga, I
reaction?
want to hear this shit. Look. You ain't gotta say anything if you don't want to, but for the fact of this is the closest thing I have to this situation.
That's the craziest thing
I'm
about
so
all
happy.
this.
Like, I feel bad that not enough people are gonna see this right now. I want people, nigga. If there's anybody closer to this situation in my life, that
Okay.
like you're a star to me because of this.
Yeah.
You already are a star. First off, you're like one of the top recording musical artists, like from here. You and Swamps are the top people from Detroit right now that are the new sound. Do you realize that, right?
Yeah.
On top
it's
of
dope.
the stardom that you were around that has elevated way past anything else that a fuck nigga could have been. They became something amazing. And you're both of those inside of you. Give me the details. Like, what do you want from me? I'm a civilian now. I'm not Pittysinn. Talk to me as the nigga you know. I'm a civilian, bro.
Okay.
I ain't no star yet.
Let me just say, there's 3 letters in the alphabet, and celebrities get you to sign these 3 letters in the alphabet.
And I think
don't
one
want you
of the
to-
letters, I would say the one that starts with is an N. And it's not nigga. And it's not nigga. I'm telling you.
So,
It starts with an N.
I'm gonna try to speak really carefully.
And in the middle part, there's like a and, that's the last letter.
you know,
You don't have to say anything because I know.
lately there's been this change in political climate,
Oh God.
and people of my skin color have been. It seems like the world is tipping in our favor almost, and it's like a lot more people indulge in those people than a lot of normal people realize,
Yeah.
and whether rich or famous. So what I'm trying to say is, do I think it happened?
Yeah. I'm waiting. All right. With the give me an undertone. Look, give me a wink
Wow.
of how you feel. Just look at me. Just
The craziest thing is I didn't know you were gonna ask me this at all.
You did?
I did not know you were gonna
Oh, I thought you
ask
said
me
you
that.
did. You didn't think so?
This is so funny.
You know when I thought about it? When you reminded me, I'm like, oh yeah, your fault. You reminded me of the things that I knew when I was out there. I didn't think about it. And then you're like, yeah. I'm like,
Okay,
yeah.
I'm gonna say it like this. I wouldn't be surprised.
that's NDA approved. I wouldn't be surprised either. But for the fact of the way that I thought about it, I'm like, trying to put myself in his head.
Bro.
But
It's crazy.
yeah.
Like,
Oh my God. How did I not remember this?
I gotta tell you something off the air too. That's gonna make you even be
Okay.
like, yo.
But I just remembered your story the other day. Fuck you, nigga. 'Cause you didn't even think about it.
Wait, which one?
When you were like, oh shit, I forgot. Like when you were doing the FaceTime.
Oh,
Bro, I forgot about that until just this second.
Oh my God.
How you gonna sit here and tell me there's 3 letters?
Hey,
3
that
letters, nigga.
that was
Bruh.
That was a nice.
Now I
little
know you
TikTok
got an
filter.
opinion. Look, you gonna tell me off air. I ain't gonna tell these niggas. But I need to know for me what you think. All right. We off this shit. Look, nigga. Look.
Yo,
I fuck with both parties. I fuck with both parties heavily.
I fuck with both parties.
I would say one lighter than the other I fuck with right now because of the present things that have been happening.
Oh my god.
But look, nigga, tell me
Oh
later.
my
Anyway,
Dude. I wouldn't be surprised.
That only makes sense. Why would you get lipo? Who you trying to impress? You got $1 billion.
Hello.
You got $1 billion.
What do people with a
He's like,
billion?
you got
hey,
baby. Like,
what do
no.
people with $1 billion do, or multi-million dollars do?
Go to Sweden and pay to kill people?
One. How do people with $1 billion or multimillionaires, whatever you choose, sexually arouse themselves?
Hold on.
Because
nigga.
you know that normal shit ain't the same.
You
no
can't
more.
ask me that because
How do you think?
I'm just assuming,
Assumptions.
or what would I do if I was lonely, or like with a partner?
Either or. You got $1 billion.
If I was with a partner, that's hard to think.
You got $1 billion.
I'm getting in a fucking helicopter, strapping ourselves up to hang out of the door. Right?
Oh,
right? Strap it so you can hang out of the door
Okay.
and hitting that shit.
Damn.
That's $1 billion. That's worth it.
Over Mount Everest.
Bruh. All right. Here's another one. You say cold? You ain't worried about shit. Whatever. Anyway, she's a fucking furnace. I don't want to hear it. All right. How about this? Strapped up, right?
Okay.
With a machine gun while hitting it from the back.
Wow.
I would do that. Yeah. Why not? Why not?
What are you shooting?
Out of the jet, nigga. I don't know. I don't care. Dog, you could
Anything
go to
shot.
Vegas right now and get in a helicopter and shoot a machine gun out of it. Yeah.
In the desert?
Me and Alex wanted to do that when I was moving my shit back. We were like, oh, we should just stop in Vegas and shoot out of the helicopter.
That'd be like some perfect content.
We're going to do it, so don't say it would be. It's going
That's
to
going
be.
to be perfect
Like,
content.
bro,
Damn.
I've been shooting those guns like out of the door and shit. I just been loving them. Like it just, I'm doing wrong shit with it.
Hey,
Like,
you're in Michigan, man.
I got neighbors though. Like
You
it's not
got
like I'm in a
neighbors.
house.
I mean, yeah.
I-
You can,
dog.
there's places you can go out here for sure.
Oh yeah. But I can't wait to get this one AR. Anyway, that's a different story. But so that was with a partner. Without a partner,
Without a partner.
I'm paying for the best fucking AI system robot bitch I can get. I want a bionic bitch. Cause they ain't gonna talk back.
Wow.
They ain't gonna talk back.
You're just gonna build them to not talk back.
No, just don't be an asshole. Never argue.
What if you're wrong?
I'm gonna always be wrong. They're AI. They're a fucking computer. They're gonna know everything. So that's why I don't want them to talk back. They may be smarter, but they won't express it.
See?
Bruh.
Okay. That
Masturbate
proves
with
it.
Oculus too. I
That
would do
proves
that.
it though. If you had $1 billion and you were single, you do some crazy shit. So what do you think?
I'm not
motherfuckers
fucking
is
a
doing?
nigga though. He's still got a dick. I said both of those, whether it's anything, I'm still fucking a sex toy or my girl. Pussy too warm, bro.
I mean, yeah, it's
That's
not-
for me though.
it's
That's
not
me.
equivalent.
It's not because booty holes are warm too. But
This is
banter, bro.
This
What
is
did you
facts.
expect from me?
this is facts. This is facts though.
But okay, $1 billion. Go.
Oh shit! He
Yeah,
twisted it on me.
no, nigga. You think you're gonna
Bro.
ask me and not get a rebuttal?
Dude, I'm
No.
not gay,
But
but
gay butt? What?
not, wait, there's no real but. I'm just saying, like,
Oh,
I
but there could be.
do some like mass type shit. You know, of course, like I gotta feed the sexual hunger. You gotta feed the beast.
I've never considered that.
But it like I
I've
don't
like
know.
thought about like how to
I think
market
that's like
it.
the wildest thing I do, as far as.
That's some ASAP Rocky
But it's
shit.
kind of like
That's normal though.
yeah, like
That's normal.
okay.
Like that's like me Eiffel Towering with a homie. That's not too out of it. I've never got to do any of that though.
I mean,
But it wouldn't be like awkward. Like, don't look at my shit. If you did, you wanted to. Like the
Don't
only
look at
thing that
my
would be
shit.
awkward out of that whole moment is if a week later you trying to make a wifey out of the bitch you just fucking trained. Like
you're just like, yo, like, bro, what are you doing?
yeah, like bro, like no.
You sure that's who you want to go with?
Like, all right. When did you figure out that she was wifey? Was it when, she was double stuffed like an Oreo or?
Oh, I love her, bro. I love her.
No,
Don't talk about my girlfriend, bro.
dog, my homie got a girl pregnant. And I was telling him, no, bro, she's Shrek. She's Shrek.
Can I, bro?
Is
I'm sick of like all my niggas. Like, as far as, okay, let me retract. Not all my.
not all, but you hearing
I'm
in
sick
general.
of a lot of niggas, not listening to their niggas about bitches that have already been around.
Like, bro, I literally told this nigga, I'm like,
Dude.
don't do it. Like, stop fucking with her. Like, she's a mean person. She's mean. Now he's a baby daddy. She's so mean. I had to literally voice record stuff
Wow.
just to make sure he could win a custody battle. And literally, I was like, "Don't do it, bro. She's Shrek. Don't do it." And then he's like, "She gives good head, bro." I'm like, "She has to make up for something. She's Shrek."
That's the worst.
Bro, if you saw Fiona on Shrek, would you be like, "Oh, she gives good top. I'm keeping it"?
Absolutely not.
Hold up. In the morning, maybe.
Not even
Daytime.
Not even,
Bro, you wouldn't take that ginger in the daytime?
I mean, I love my redheads are like
Really?
3 for me.
I would never expect that.
Shout out to my favorite ex. Is a redhead. Is that petty?
No.
Okay.
That's nice, right? You're still wishing them well, and you're saying, "Hey, you were my favorite." How would?
But yeah, no.
He's just like, "I hope you have a good life. I wish the best, the best."
She's real cool.
She's aight.
What did Drake say in Marvin's Room? What that's another.
That's another thing I can't remember.
That's another thing.
Goddamn. All right, so I have not really seen you as a relationship type of person, to be honest.
Damn.
I really haven't. No, I haven't seen you in that light, is what I'm saying. I haven't seen you with a significant other. So for you, what is the criteria that can make the fucking drip season start? Because I know these girls are out here thirsty.
These girls
for
are
the.
not out
Have you
here
seen this
thirsty.
guy's eyes up close? This nigga has the Thai dollar signs.
Oh my god.
That's the only thing I can attack it to. And nigga, you sing
His shit
even
is
better
nice,
than
man.
him.
Hey, Ty's the GOAT.
He's an amazing person, but
He
your
tells us
style is our generation Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah.
You make them wet. Come on.
I appreciate that, bro.
I ain't gonna
I
ask you
know,
to sing
like-
because you too fucked up right now. But if y'all look, if you haven't heard this man, you will be wet later. I'm telling you.
Wet later.
Yes.
Wait,
I'm not lying. You think I'm gonna lie? We know what the deal is.
I don't know, bro. Like,
Shut up.
I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god.
Like,
Here
it's,
we
it's
go.
It's
Here we
very
go.
difficult because I just feel like, obviously, you got those, those people who stay around and, you kind of keep in contact if you're not, obviously serious or exclusive. So it's just kind of just more of that and like me not really settling until because, I'm ready for like my career to take off. Even if I'm not ready, that's what I want more than a relationship. It's like very, very back of my mind shit.
It's
as far
timing.
as that. Like for me, yeah. And I feel like the girls and the women that I do want, like, they'll expose themselves in a different situation because all of my friends I've noticed are like music, creative, like,
Yeah.
real influence. So it's like it's got to be more in that realm.
You definitely would need somebody that creates, even if it's not the same thing.
Exactly.
Because the dynamic, there would be something lost there if it wasn't that,
However, I want to make this song called like R&B chick, and like I've always had a dream about having one because it's just like I sing, she sings.
So who would be your R&B chick?
Oh, yeah.
Like if you had to pick somebody famous so we get the gist of your type.
Somebody ultra famous,
Or are you just
famous.
going by vibes, looks, or what? We need to know.
I mean, yeah, it's a little bit of both, but I mean, I love like who do I love? No,
I feel like this nigga gonna say Erykah Badu. I know you like some crazy shit.
She's
Yeah,
amazing.
you want to insert in your ass, don't you? No, I'm
she's
kidding. I'm
amazing.
kidding.
Nah.
She's crazy, bro. She would fuck
All right,
you
so
up.
we're talking about all
She would
time.
break
We're talking
you.
About Erykah Badu. I know
She would break you down, nigga.
She's
would-
different. She's different for sure.
Yes.
Shout out Erykah Badu.
Yeah, she's amazing.
I love all your music, but I don't
Could
know.
only imagine.
I think I don't know. I like Summer Walker.
Really? I haven't really looked at what she looks like. She's dark skinned, right?
Yeah, kind of almost like your complexion, a little like lighter, a little bit lighter. I think. But
I've never dated a
just
black
like
girl.
Her style,
Have you dated black girls?
Oh yeah. I don't.
I think I
discriminate.
remember you did. I've never dated a
I've
black
never
girl.
dated with anyone since I've known you,
Really?
bro. I've been single.
But I thought you talked to somebody though. No, you have. I've just never. Like, I don't think you've dated anybody, but you've been
I probably
possibly talking to people, but I've
Oh,
never
yeah,
met them.
Yeah.
There was like one right before I left.
Something like
I
that.
think. I don't know.
No, it was more so in LA.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody you've talked to, so that's why I'm asking.
Yeah. I mean, I like to keep that shit low key.
That's good.
And that's
though.
another thing too. Like a lot of the girls, they want to be posted and they want to be out there. I like my shit private. You know?
And see, I'm a little bit of both. I like posting, but like,
if it's like something cool, some cool shit you doing, like
exactly,
you doing TikToks with your girl, like, and like you're saying, having that chemistry, like that's cool shit. Like if I'm just like, just a appreciation post of the month.
Yeah, not warranted. What?
Yeah, then it's just not warranted. If like, if I don't get any reason to. So
I feel that.
It's more so like it's got to be not earned. I'm not saying that type shit, but like if we're doing something that's meant for that. I barely use the internet for my own personal use anyway. It's more so for like the music shit anyway.
Promotion.
Like, just promotion of my brand and lifestyle anyway. So it's like
I feel my reason is because I like doing that. I definitely like showing off what I have, but in recent times, I just haven't been on stuff like that,
Right.
I haven't been on social media. I don't use Snapchat. I barely go on Instagram. I go to post and I get off. I haven't even been looking at my messages, so I haven't really did that because I haven't had the time. But at the same time, there's one thing that I noticed that does happen is that when I have somebody, niggas think that they could have that somebody.
It's always like that.
Yeah. It's like, oh, well, look at him. Like,
because your value builds.
Yeah.
It's at the time, it's like, oh, if he's able to attain this for this long, then there's a reason, and I want to find out. It's like that on both spectrums. The guy to the
come closer to
girl, and the girl's closer to you. Like it always flips like that.
I had one skater friend that told me to my face. He was like, well, she talked to you, so there's no way she wouldn't talk to me. I'm like, nigga, I'm a whole nother personality. And you get mad because you can't wear the shit that I wear. And you ask me how. How do you do this shit all the time? And I ask you how. But he literally said, he's like, well, she talked to you, didn't she? I'm like, all right, nigga.
Wow.
All right. But she's a thought. So what you're not winning. You're not winning. I don't like leftovers. What I enjoy, that's why I'm like, look, Brooke, the reason why that people could ever, like anybody I'm dating could trust me is because I do not like sharing what I have. So if you send me a photo, nobody's ever going to see it because I'm stingy, nigga.
Yeah.
Why would I want to share what I have? That's for me.
No.
I get pissed if somebody is like the mass snappers. Ooh, I used to hate that. Send me some shit and I'm sitting next to my homie and they send them something too. And then we take a picture together like, hey, bitch, we're hanging out. They're like, oh, you guys know each other. Like, you're dumb. Yeah, all the time. I don't fuck with that.
Nah.
So it's just like, yeah, I guess I'm stingy. But at the same time, it's not a bad situation.
Nah, bro. Like, there's people always gonna want what you have, like regardless of any situation, and they're gonna like try to take it in different ways you wouldn't even like expect either. So it's just like, all right, like you gotta have this like vigilance towards your own fucking security when it comes to your relationship, because
and if they're obtainable, they weren't meant for you anyway. I don't get mad at my homies. I get mad at the girl trying to go through with it. Now, here's the situation. Your homie's trying to get up on your girl. And she's going for it. But your homie's like that. Who do you get mad at?
What do you mean?
Your homie likes to try to fuck with people. You were talking to somebody, but they're like,
he knows you're fucking with her.
He knows, but
he's well aware.
She knows that like, she's like, oh my God, I want to be with you so bad. But then she's like trying to get with your homie too. wouldn't you be more mad at her than your homie? Because you're like, he's going to try that, but the fact of you're trying to act loyal. Because now this is where I know that I'm nice. I ain't a bitch. I'm nice.
Right.
Because I'm like, all right, if somebody is talking to me and they try to like talk to my homie, I just let it go. I'm like, you're the dumb one. Because I know my homies I know my skater homies are dumb fucks. So you're losing. I'm not saying they're horrible people, but I know that I'm a prize. I think of that like that's a self-worth thing. That's not going down on anybody. I know what I'm worth.
Right.
I can't get mad at my homies because they were going to do that regardless if it was somebody I was talking to or whatever.
I think niggas like that shouldn't be your friends at all. Yeah, you shouldn't talk to those type of people. Because if like, what else would you take from me?
That's where I draw the line, though. Hey, look, you're helping me weed out the bad seeds.
Exactly. Especially
that's how I
since we're
feel.
young too. Like if I'm gonna nip that in the bud now. Like, I don't know. It's because I've seen so many people go through that, like lose out on good ass friendships. Just over relationships.
Women. Yeah.
I've seen it on both sides too. So it's not just us. Like women be losing out on men.
Yeah.
I mean, losing out on their friendships over men too. Like easy.
And it's insane because I feel like women are way better liars than men.
Oh,
like,
dude.
It's so hard to trust.
Dude.
But at the same time, you got to be vulnerable to be loved.
Goodness.
You know?
I mean, women are the best liars.
Yes.
On the planet.
But I trust until you give me a reason not to.
Except
which is
Pisces.
sucky to a fault.
Pisces suck at lying. They're the worst.
You think so?
The absolute fucking worst. You can see it in their face.
You're like, no. You're like, you ain't did it.
They just be capping about shit. And I'm just like, bro, like, what are you talking about?
Life is so good. Like, tell me more.
So I don't know. I mean, women, yeah, it's a dicey.
So, with everything going on right now recently in the past year.
Oh, gosh.
I know. Don't even get me started. A thing that I did talk about previously that I still want to see other people's thoughts on that is very interesting is one, the Jordan doc. Because I remember one of the songs you made, I kept referring to it from it because it felt like it was the end of a game type song or just like the championship type song. Like that shit, I think you were making it for a movie. And that shit was just another level. And on top of that, like not only the Jordan doc I want to know about, but I want to know how you felt about the bubble happening and then how people like if the end of the playoffs, like if would everybody have acted the same?
Right.
If the Jordan doc dropped after. I really wonder that. Like the spirit of the game could have been skewed.
Okay.
Like, I don't know.
First off,
starting off with the Jordan doc, how'd that make you feel? Because that shit made me regret that I quit basketball. It gave me confidence, especially seeing it out there.
Right.
It gave me drive to realize the difference of a passion and commitment and just interest.
Right.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like the Jordan doc portrayed a lot of what we already know. As if you're a big basketball head, you kind of knew a lot of these stories and you kind of been hip, but you also definitely got to see a difference. He saw like a more emotional side of it and how important it was for him to do what he did. And as a basketball fan, I'm hella appreciative for that. Like, thank you for being that model. But
I feel that.
When the bubble happened and you get to really see players and stuff for what they really are, there's a guy by the name of LeBron James who shows up every single time.
Shows out. Shit.
And he got his fourth. Congrats to you, Bron. Thank you for that. LA needed that.
So what does he need? 2 more?
And the fact, hold on, I just want to say, the fact you did that after Kobe's passing was literally what we needed because it was really fucked up. But
Yeah, it was an homage,
bro. Yeah, it was definitely different. What would you say after that? And how do I think it
and
changed people's minds?
Yeah, so the perspective of how people went into the finals, I wonder if their mentality would have been the same if they saw it after. Because I feel like that skewed a lot of people. Like, I don't know.
Right. I feel like a lot of people call it an asterisk and all this shit and say it doesn't count.
I say last year
because
didn't
of
count.
the fan.
I'm 25 at March 29th, bruh.
You say it don't count?
Hell no, last year didn't count, nigga. Fuck you mean? Bitch, I'm baby Keem. No, all right. The way that I feel about it is it does count for the fact of that was the growth year, especially with us moving and everything that happened.
Yeah.
That challenged us because we wanted a different life to grow.
Yeah.
And we got the ultimate growth.
Yeah.
It was like we asked for like a piece and we got a whole slice.
It was definitely more than I expected because now we've been in COVID. At least personally, I've been in COVID time out there longer than normal. So it's definitely been challenging. But I don't know. It's just there's a lot of layers to this shit, really. And people don't understand that, like back to the basketball point, like what like all that shit takes, really. I mean, everybody signs an agreement type shit, you know? Especially when it came to you in Disneyland, man. Like, you're getting treated. Like, why do you need to go and get those lemon pepper wings from the strip club?
Oh my God.
You have, a championship to win.
Yeah.
You're partying with Jack Harlow.
He was trying to see what's popping, bro.
Getting your chicken wings.
So wait, I didn't even hear about Jack Harlow being there also. That happened?
At the strip club.
No way.
Bro, there was a bunch
He's like,
of
I just needed
photos.
to.
He only got caught because people were posting. Bro, you seen the new Kevin Hart special?
Yeah.
Where he was like calling us the feds now. And she's like, y'all are the feds. Well, I wouldn't say me. But he was saying like people who are mega fans or whatever, like all the cameras and shit.
Academics talked about it already. He's like, look, y'all get mad at me for posting shit because Meek Mill keep fighting with him all the time.
Yup.
You get mad at me for posting shit,
but you and your homies post this shit. Just because I reposted doesn't mean I'm the feds. You told on yourself.
Right.
No, I agree with that. Like, what?
I mean, it's different. For academics, it's different though, because he was profiting off of like wars and shit that was going on in Chirac.
But that's Chicago, man. We're talking about right now on just
come up.
Yeah, but that's just Instagram. Like now, Meek Mill's only speaking. It's not like he's talking about Meek Mill's trenches. He's talking about what Meek Mill is doing online. So don't let your niggas post it. Like I could understand Meek Mill coming from a fan posting something that did something he was maybe embarrassed or whatever, and then him being like, "Why are you gonna do that? You already know it's probably gonna bother me."
Look though, it's already been proven now on January 6th that internet is very powerful.
Yeah.
My bad. I ain't mean to.
Oh, you're good.
The internet is very powerful, and so things you say.
We're talking about the what you call it, right?
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Capital.
Yeah.
Things are very powerful. Like you can like start something by barely doing anything now.
Yeah. But I wouldn't say the capital was just power. It was white power. No kidding.
I mean, there's black. What is the big thing? Black on black crime. You feel me? Like that shit sells.
Yeah.
Murder, violence, all that shit sells.
That shit makes property go up or down.
Exactly.
It's fear tactics, though, I believe. That's implemented. It's not even a real hard thing. It does happen. But yeah, academics did profit off of that. Yes.
As far as like getting that popular, I don't know if he made actual money. I'm not saying that, but like,
are you kidding me?
Came up. I don't.
He was making, bro. I was getting $500 a month from YouTube. From like not even pulling crazy numbers. And that was around like before that time. And it was probably like 2 years after I found Chirac. Nigga, if I was making 500 with a couple of thousand here and there, that nigga was getting views.
Well,
you're telling me the person that posts 6 videos a day at that time because he had nothing else to do wasn't making more than like 100,000 maybe a month.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Every day.
He probably was.
No, he even that nigga's a millionaire right now.
Oh, yeah.
Everyday struggle don't make millionaires.
Do you be on Clubhouse?
No, I just got an invite the other day. I just found out about Clubhouse
I still
actually.
haven't made one. It seems like
I just got an
it
invite.
seems different. I don't know.
I'm going to try it because a lot of the things I come in late on, like I was late on Facebook, you know, I was on Instagram to start pretty early, but I didn't take advantage of it. But I was doing like Vine type shit on Instagram. If you look all the way down, I kept all my shit for most part.
Yeah, you have a bunch of posts.
Oh yeah, because I was Vine type shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like everything that everybody's doing on TikTok right now, I was doing on Instagram before Reels.
It's definitely like a bunch of recycled stuff going on.
But oh fuck, what were we talking about? Wait, before that, academics. What else?
Academics.
Instagram, making money off it.
Instagram, making money.
God damn it! Look, we were just talking about him profiting off of black people.
High, nigga.
That's the sad part. I ain't even high. I'm just sipping, nigga.
That's me right now. I'm actually done with my shit.
Oh my god! All right. Well, we're at an hour actually, and
we made it.
Yeah. So I really want to make sure you can promote yourself. I know that there's definitely something coming soon. I know that as artist, you need to look at the camera. I feel like you didn't even. I've been straight at the camera this whole time. Like, we need to know what Joyagainstevil is trying to do right now. Like, what are your next steps as an artist? Like, what do you want so that people can give it to you?
What do I want?
Yeah. That's a hard question. I know that's a hard question.
It's really not, because I talk about it a lot to myself. So definitely to be on the Billboard this year. That's a very big goal of mine.
I don't think it's hard for you to reach though.
It's literally right there. Definitely,
I see that happening.
Definitely just capitalize on, my living situation.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it sucks with everything going on. Like, nothing's really too open. There's more restrictions. But
but you helped my stock price, so keep going.
Hey, and just really selling the lifestyle for real. And looking at more things like art. A lot more art and like pieces will be in the works instead of, content and merch.
And I feel like that's what actually keeps us all together.
Yeah.
It's what made us gravitate towards each other. Mm-hmm. Because we were making stuff for the sense of the same as a group painting, rather than like looks.
Right.
Yeah. It was more so of us being stoked and sharing. And that's what I've always been about. And I feel like that's always what it's been, is us having feelings and sharing them with people. It's never like, and this is the thing, like, I feel like everybody watching this right now, you really don't know what these guys do. Like, everybody that I have met out here that creates, this nigga, bro, like, he is all feels and all facts. Like, if you were to break down your music, I guarantee every lyric you put, there's a distinct reason. Maybe you might have 4 or 5 in one song that's like, you just put it there because it's lit, but you had a clear reasonings for even the subject, or like, even if you didn't have the subject make sense, it could still be from something you felt.
Oh yeah, bro. Like, it has to be that way. Like, especially my solo, my feature music, like, whatever style somebody wants me to do, that's what I'm doing. But my solo shit, like, you're not gonna catch a filler bar or like a filler line or just like a space just there. Yeah. It's all intentional. So it's definitely just, it's gonna stay that way too, because it feels right. Like,
even my hype songs, I could explain to you line for line why I said it.
The feeling in the moment, all that.
And I think that's the Michigan, Detroit feeling in us. We want to be real. And I feel the reason why I gravitated away from rap specifically is because I grew up as a punk kid. Right. I was R&B to start off, family shit. And when I got to find and hone my own craft of not craft, but hone my own personality, it was all punk, screamo, that type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like the reason being that we express in such a crazy way is because we have all of those now, and it's more acceptable now.
Yeah, bro, that's
to have
I
an
love the
open palette for music.
Mm-hmm.
Because back in the day, like when you were growing up around a lot of the white kids, did you feel like, oh, like I can't, like I gotta act like the black kid?
dude, oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Like, even though I would look at certain videos and I was like, I would still try to convert to how they would act in a way, but I would still uphold myself like the token black kid.
Yeah, you gotta be like, oh,
Yeah,
like,
no,
because
I
me and
still
Rico
would
talked
do
about
that
it. Like
shit.
he was like, yeah, I remember there's times like people put on like My Chemical Romance or like Fall Out Boy, like turn that whack shit off, you know, because he felt like he had to. But this nigga is jamming to it now.
Damn.
Like, bro, what made me know that we're in a
that's
different
real.
climate and I enjoy where we're going
Yeah.
is Sada Baby fucking singing what was it?
Bro.
Yeah.
Was it Kings of Leon?
I think so. Yeah. He was at the bar.
Dude, like,
And he knew it word for fucking
bro,
word.
Ty Dolla $ign today was playing Nirvana.
Yeah, man.
And he dropped a whole post about it, him and his band playing that.
Bruh, Kodak Black was singing Adele.
You feel me?
That is
Like,
amazing.
music, it's universal.
It's
Like,
universal.
The real ones know.
And people forget that.
Mm-hmm.
You really just have to give yourself, because that's what ends up being relatable.
Exactly.
Making up random stories, like ain't nobody gonna relate to that because you don't.
You gotta really feel that shit.
You're not gonna say it the right way you're supposed to when you're recording it either, because you're gonna trimmer.
Yep, that's real.
But shit, man, like I don't know. Well, I definitely see big things in your future, and I definitely know that, you know, the first day that I met you, I saw something that I saw in myself, but also that I could look up to. So I just want to say thank you for that, definitely. Because a lot of the things, like whatever beat you make or songs you have, I look up to. And same thing with Swams. Like, I grew up with making music with him. He was the first person I was making music with. And just to see you guys get to a certain point,
Right.
thank you.
Shout
Not
out
even
Swami.
like fucking just proud of you. Like, thank you. I'm proud enough to be
Hey.
thankful that, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Dude, the feeling's
You're part of me.
mutual. Every time we link, you have some like profound knowledge to share with a dude.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate that.
I
shit.
can't wait till I have something actually going, because every time there's always, bro, no, I am not proud of myself. Don't be proud of me and thank me, because look, you've heard me talk a lot and I've started a lot, but you haven't seen me succeed in a lot. So when I succeed, give me that dap up.
I've seen you, bro. I feel like you underestimate yourself.
I guess I just have high expectations.
Or that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just know what I can be,
Mm.
and I'm seeing the process, and I know what the end result could be. So I guess I look down on that. So I am thankful for what I have
Okay.
and what I can give.
You're
But
always thinking from your higher self perspective.
yeah. I know I could elevate, bro. But I'm just trying to find myself. You know, that's what we all doing.
Right.
And I feel like a lot of people have lost that. If there's anything you can learn from COVID is to find time to find yourself. I couldn't say it any better. Find time to find yourself. And you had the time, so what's your excuse?
Yeah.
So go and listen to that cyclist, because now you got the time.
Hey, the cyclist.
Yeah, man.
It's only been 5 months.
If you didn't
man.
find yourself, find somebody that was in their flow state. And listen, you said it's been out 5 months now?
5 months.
That's how long I've been back. You dropped the same month I left.
August?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So sad.
Damn.
We need to get to pop bottles, nigga. This is the first bottle you probably popped since you've been back too, you said. Like, nigga, like, we need to get to pop bottles.
I had a little tequila.
Man, fuck that shit. You a pity now. It's the itty bitty pity committee, bro. We
Hey,
sipping.
I love it here.
But yeah, so anything else you want to tell to the people? You want anywhere you want them to follow you? Anything?
Hey, Joyagainstevil on everything. And shout out to Pity for creating a dope environment. To
Thank you.
Just
It's only gonna go up.
Just roaming.
Yeah.
Just roaming.
Were you comfortable at least?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta get you ready for the big leagues, bro.
It
all starts somewhere.
The facts.
Oh yeah.
I
Just
think
wait
it's
till you on
happening.
Breakfast Club. You're like, I don't know. Like I woke up and like,
Charlamagne's gonna give me a hard time. I already know it.
no, he won't. You know what he will do? I'm like, come on, tell us something. Tell us something. How about Kanye?
How about Kanye? Bro, the story is wild, dude. Oh my god.
Oh shit. But yeah. Anywhere else you want people to follow you? Just like spell it out for them because I know I'm gonna put it in the description. But
Oh shit, he said spell it out. Was it Joy against evil?
that's pretty much it. Okay. Yeah. I forgot. It's pretty simple.
That shit's
If you
long
can't,
as fuck.
nigga, you don't even need me to put that down there. Yeah.
It's on everything. Go indulge. It's definitely meditative music too.
Oh yeah, it's zoning.
I try to sync all my music with like 432 hertz and all that other shit just to give
So
it
you
that
did
frequency.
that?
I added some frequencies into this.
Yeah. That's why I fuck with you, nigga. Because from meditating, the first time I started
532,
meditating, I definitely was like, I should put this in the background of it or make sure this is a core of it to give people a certain sense, but with a different genre of that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy you did that.
Yeah, bro.
And this is why I fucks with my nigga. Because I listen to your stuff in the morning on the way to work.
Hey.
I cried one morning. I was listening to your shit and I didn't want to go to work because I was like, bro,
damn,
like,
my shit's damn.
bro, you literally made me realize that I'm like, I don't need to be doing this. I'm like, why am I not giving myself what I deserve? I don't know, man. Like every time I hear your shit, it's just so optimistic, bro. It's like listening to music as you're coming out of your acid trip.
Ooh.
Or like your shroom trip in the morning, when it's starting to wear off.
I like that.
It's like coming out of that. So it's like you had something and you're getting the answers and you're feeling the answers at the end of it.
Right.
That's what I feel from your shit.
I appreciate that.
And yeah, I just thought I should never tell you I cried to that shit, but yeah.
That makes me. I gotta make a hype. I gotta make some hype shit now,
bro. I'm
I
telling
get
you,
you back in that. Damn, I made him cry.
you just made me reflect on my position in life.
That's all I want.
Yeah, so that's why I say thank you.
I appreciate you.
Definitely, like even everything, bro. Everything that I've heard coming from my homies, bro. God damn it! All right, look. I'm gonna make some shit and I ain't gonna tell y'all niggas. Fuck y'all niggas. I ain't saying shit. We gonna make it.
Just so everyone knows, Pity has a bunch of dope ass music that he refuses to drop.
Cause they're ass, bro.
His words.
I got 12, I think 14 songs actually I haven't dropped. I made 2 more since I've been here. I did a boom bap song that Alex made the beat for. And another one that I like sang. I'll show you that one when we get done with this. But yeah, y'all. So this is Joyagainstevil and Pittysinn. Go and follow my mans on Instagram. Go and download his music and go and vibe out, bro. Like what hertz is it again?
There's a bunch of shit.
Go and vibe to the hertz, bro. If you guys really know about binaural beats and meditation, this is the type of things you should be looking for if you want to have the same sense of what our generation listens to, on top of having a calming, cool feeling that'll probably make you cry like me, man.
Oh shit.
Go and listen. So yeah, this has just been another episode of American Banter, and we out this bitch.
Yeah,
Thank you, man.